What were you doing in 2002?
Good question.
Can't remember.
I was at school.
2002 was so good. You have no idea. I can't remember it. I'm going to feel like that tomorrow when I can't remember today because a bloody branch fell on my face.
Yeah.
Quite eerie, wasn't it? Because we were walking past a cemetery. So somebody had it in for me.
Yeah, definitely.
It was my insistence because we went out for lunch before we decided to record. And, it was my insistence that we walk back from the cafe to my place. And clearly we are paying for it now.
Yeah, well, you are paying for it.
I'm paying for it now. But it was my decision. I was in the wrong.
It was a nice walk, though, until then.
Yeah,
It was sunny and everything.
Until I was lying on the pavement in a puddle, surrounded by strangers. Good times. One of the things that's brought us together is the music.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It's our love of music and the sharing of music. We've created a massive shared playlist on Spotify where we both add songs, And
that is to me, for the last few months that we've had this, the place where I've got the most new material, new things that I like to listen to and to discover. If one day you need to do something in your life, is have a playlist with jazz. Everyone listening out there, just do it.
Well, that's what we're doing together right now with this show.
Yeah.
This is one of the
true.
This is one of the coolest things about doing this show is that I'm talking to all these people that I've met along the way in all these different facets of my life. And we all have a love of music, and I'm being shown all these tracks, sometimes ones that I have never heard before. And that's really exciting for me because I'm discovering music along the way and people are so passionate about it. And, it's a joy to be doing this and, be doing it with people I care about. It's just a good time.
Good idea. Well done.
Well done, you. Now, don't put any more fake profile pictures on your dating apps.
No, do.
Oh, that's much worse.
Why?
Because it's like saying what you've got going on doesn't really sell it. You're probably better off having the fake pictures.
That's all what I'm saying. I'm saying that if there's a really fun photo that can show other people that you're fun and attract other fun people, go for it.
Well, I did try to put those on the dating profiles and it didn't really work, did it? It was the fake one that draws them in.
No, the other ones were funny as well, though.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But not worth swiping right for.
No, the whole profile was great.
Look at you wiggle now. Trying to get out of this.
Well, we still went on a date, didn't we?
Well done. A little high five.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. And now we can sit here with our hot beverages, listening to music like adults.
Absolutely. Let's put on some Jaws.
Some Jaws? I don't know that anyone... Actually, nobody's chosen Jaws for the show. Maybe one day somebody will.
Maybe. Well, not me today, sorry.
No. And not yet so far in this series. No one's chosen Jazz. So, yeah.
Maybe it's because you have good friends.
Good friends.
With good taste.
Who haven't been poisoned by jazz.
Yeah.
It's a trend that I've been noticing over the course of doing this show is how often people are managing to throw in their favourite song. They've got a whole bunch of randomly connected songs and they'll go to the great lengths to say to me, this isn't a song that I particularly like, but it's on the list,
Oh, really? People actually say
But
that.
then they're like, but also here's my favourite song.
Well, to be honest, this probably isn't my favourite song, but it would be so difficult to say which is my favourite ever song.
Yeah, true.
I always think of what song I would have for my funeral. And so every time I hear a song I love, I'm like, oh yeah, that would definitely be a good funeral song. Not like a sad one, no, one that all my family and friends would be cranking on, yeah, cool, let's celebrate her life, on this song. And I think, yeah, they'd just have to be at 100.
There'd be Iron Maiden cranking while they carry your coffin out.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about this quite recently. Flaming Lips used to have a really lovely song, which I thought might be appropriate. And then I decided it was a bit too sad.
You don't want a sad song.
Not a particularly sad song, but then the Muppets soundtrack no, hear me out.
Sorry.
So when they rebooted the Muppets movie franchise, so they've done 2 new Muppet movies. The first one of those, one of the Flight of the Conchords, Brett from Flight of the Conchords was writing the songs for the movie, and he won an Oscar for it. And I think one of the songs was called Pictures in My Head. And I think that song would be just fabulous at my funeral because it encompasses sort of my kooky nature and covers off various other things in my life that I find interesting or important to me, things like friendship, music, laughter, all of these bits and pieces, but they're all in this song. But there's no way you can tell me that you could listen to it and not cry at my funeral.
So the day a branch does fall again on you and gets you this time, I'll know what music you want at your funeral.
There may be a reason why I've gone off on this tangent now that I think about it. This show is not about me. It is not about songs I like.
It's about that branch.
And yet, while my head swells and throbs,